Hello everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Today's video is a continuation of the first video we did on health, where we talked about so many health tips that can help you to live a more happy, joyous and healthy lifestyle. This is a continuation, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to reduce your pot belly. If you have a big stomach, when you wear your clothes it comes out and you don't know what to do about it. Even if you don't eat anything, it's still big. What can you do about it? We're going to talk about this in today's video. May I refer back to my last video? Generally speaking, if you want to slim down, if you want to live a healthy lifestyle, if you want to check whether your stomach can reduce on its own, just obey all the health tips I shared in the last video. That's the first way of getting rid of pot belly. Avoid many types of sugars, avoid many types of processed foods, avoid many kinds of junks, drink more water, and if you can do most of everything I shared in the last video, your pot belly is sure to reduce. But this time around, let me go into more practical ways of reducing your pot belly if that's the case. When you eat food, your body has a definite amount of food that it needs per day. That's the truth. A scientist once said that a plate as small as this is enough for a human being per day. Environment and society and growing up, we have learned how to eat more than we need a day, which is perfectly okay. It's good to eat healthy, eat full. But your body now, it knows how much sugar it needs per day. Whenever you eat food, it takes the one it needs for the day, it keeps it for energy, for your day-to-day activities. Then the excess sugar you ate during that day, it stores it. And eventually that stored sugar turns to fat, and it goes to your fat cells and stay. I'm going to talk about these fat cells in my subsequent videos. But I want you to understand that when you're taking excess food a day, most of the food you take turns to fat and stores in your fat cells, keeps it for when it's necessary. When your body does not make use of it, it stays and it stores in different areas of your body. Your arms, anywhere it can store. I'll talk about that in my other videos. But now, I'm going to talk about the ones that store in your lower abdomen, your stomach. Then excess fat goes there and store. Maybe you are taking unhealthy food, unhealthy calories, you're taking so much junk food. All of these all play a role in making you to add weight over there, because when all this excess sugar comes together, they turn to fat and they store. They just say, let's stay here and rest. And they'll just stay there and be resting. And you see your stomach, you can touch it and flip it like this. That's what causes pot belly. So having understood this, you can now know the reason why I said reducing your amount of sugar, processed foods, junks will also contribute to reducing the size of your stomach, your pot belly. But now I'm going to show you other ways you can do this. May I state that these things I want to say is what I derived from my knowledge as a student pharmacist. So there's no theory, there's no law, but you can make your researches. Number one, if you're the type that eats at night too much, I know many things can make someone to eat at night, I understand. If you're the type that works from morning to night, if you're the type that fasts from morning to night, if you're the type that don't have time to eat at all from morning to night, that night time is the only time you can eat. I'm not talking about that aspect. I'm talking about those that eat in the morning, eat in the afternoon, and eat in the night. The risk of you having pot belly is very, very high. So if you're the type that eats throughout the day, I suggest that you reduce your intake of food at night. At least from 7 p.m. you should close your stomach for the day. Your stomach is okay, it's tired, it wants to rest, it wants to understand what it has taken the day, take the one it needs and stay in a state of rest. But if you go and eat another food, add to the sugar you have already consumed during the day, it will not process that energy it stores. Most of us, we just take apple. Yes, cassava, we take gari, all these strong carbon chain foods, we take it, and sleep. By the time you stay in that state of rest, your body is using energy when you are sleeping, but not enough energy to really break down those foods freely. Your body has already taken what it needs for the day. So if we store that excess sugar inside your fat cells, and when you wake up in the morning, you might not know, but you've added a few pounds. Of course, some of them goes to your stomach. That is what causes pot belly most times. So if you are the night eater types, You eat morning, eat afternoon, eat in the night. You have to curtail it at least from 7 p.m. You should close down your eating for the day. Now, I'm going to illustrate something for you. Your stomach, I want you to understand that your stomach is like a balloon. Picture a balloon. That is how your stomach is. It has the characteristics of a balloon. Now, look at this balloon here right now. I'm going to pour in some water into this balloon. I've just poured some water. I was not able to pour all, but just imagine this is filled with water. I'm going to explain some things with this. The reason why you need to curtail the amount of sugar you eat per day is that when you eat so much of sugar, as I said earlier, you take in excess sugar, your body stores most of them as fat, and they go into the fat cells. Your stomach now has a lot of, okay, let's imagine these white dots on it are your fat cells. So they go to these white dots and store. They just store and store a lot of fat cells, causing your stomach to protrude. One of the characteristics of balloon is that it can expand and it can shrink. And that is the same thing that happens in our stomach. The more you eat, the more you keep eating and eating, and you eat at night, your body takes in the one it can use, keeps the remaining in the abdomen, store the fat cells there. The time will come when your stomach will assume a shape. Now, if you look at this balloon now, the moment if I leave this balloon like this for hours or for some days, once I remove the water from this balloon, you see that it's much bigger than this one. It's expanded. So what it means is that even if a time comes when you did not even eat, your stomach is still big. There are fat cells there, and those fat cells are storing enough energy for you, which you need to burn. When you eat small food though, you can see that the water here is small. Your stomach is still big. This is one of the things that cause pot belly. That is why you need to reduce your intake of food and avoid eating too late at night. Each time that drink one whole bottle of water before you eat, let me just say some minutes before you eat, and after eating, drink another whole bottle of water. Now, I'm going to use this same balloon to illustrate why that is not right if you want to reduce your pot belly. In fact, generally speaking, it's not really right. Once you pour water inside it like this, you have already increased the cavity of your stomach. If you eat food inside, the food will take another space in your stomach, and if you drink water after, the water will take another space in your stomach, and you have something like this as your stomach. Once this balloon stays like this for a long time, it assumes this shape that even when you now put little water inside, it's still big. If you keep drinking water before eating and after eating, it keeps increasing the space and the cavity in your stomach. It expands your stomach. That's the truth. There are some enzymes that help to digest your food. They help to digest your food. So the more you drink water just before you eat, the water goes in and dilutes those enzymes that help to digest, to break down your food. They are called gastric juices. So what's the right way to do that? Drink water 30 minutes before you eat, or 30 minutes after you eat. In that way, your body can understand how to break down the food. If you want to drink water during eating, take sips of water. It helps to tenderize your food and make it sufficient for breakdown. Makes it easier to break down. First thing in the morning, your body has gone through a long fast. When you wake up, that's also a very good time to drink water. It's a very wonderful time. It's just like washing the walls of your stomach, washing everything inside. I personally feel like that whenever I drink water in the morning, like I'm taking a bath inside and out. So you can also squeeze some lemon and put inside your water and drink. It's beautiful. I can't begin to tell you the impact of that in your body. So this is what I can tell you about pot belly. Eat healthy, maintain a healthy diet, go for exercise, sleep well, but avoid eating too late at night. Avoid it. Regulate the way you drink water during eating. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. The next video is also going to be very, very interesting. You can watch it. Till then, take care.